right, back in, and it is time.
It is time. Final six.
King of the yeah.
Final six.
We think. Yes. No.
I mean, you know, hey.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and this place is full.
It is.
Holy. I mean, just walking through, there's a buzz. I just visited the casino, get the vibe out there. The vibe is huge, and it is King of the Hill time. So
it is.
We've talked about the match a little bit. Final thoughts here before we get things going.
I mean, this is going to be a monster. You've got a guy that finished third in the Worlds last year against the favorite. I would have to say that Lance is the favorite.
Yes.
So you've got two monsters playing in a match that will secure, worst case scenario, second place in Worlds.
Yes.
And with that comes a minimum of $5,000. So this is a big match.
So this is a posture off too, right? We've got two very different ways to play Golden T-Mobile.
Yep.
We've got the forward facing, kind of, half tilted toward the crowd.
Yeah.
We got.
And it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting how they sit, how they set up, how they're comfortable. For me to be on that stage, I would need a $1,500 lazy boy. Pull that sucker back, put your feet up, and you rest that thing around your belly. I mean, that's what it takes. But
no, it is.
These guys can make do with these chairs, and like Lance, it's almost crosses his legs and kind of. Yeah, it's funny watching these guys get comfortable. You see him on the screen right now has just played phenomenal Golden T-Mobile today.
He has. So he's going to set in. He's going to cross his legs.
There
you go. He's going to throw. He's going to throw his glasses. He's going to throw on his glasses. He's going to put on his.
Don't call him a librarian again. Don't call him. I mean, your inner monologue needs to be saying, "Don't call him an inner librarian. Don't call him a hipster librarian."
A hipster librarian. But now he's pacing. Now he's got
We haven't seen that from him. He looks a little anxious.
He does look a little anxious.
Your brown eyes are popping right now with this light. I just want you to know.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we got some new lighting in here. Now it's getting the heat probably going to pump up with it. It's been like 62 degrees in here, though, by the way. It's been wonderful.
And the human beings that are now in here, it feels like it might be a balmy 82.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there it goes.
All right. There it is. Hood's going up. And we're off. And
so Rick is practicing.
Yes.
He's playing teal, and that is not one of the courses that we have in the rotation.
Correct. So he's just bombing putts, feeling good.
Yeah, he just wants to get that out of the way. That's probably not what he wanted to see, though, right?
No. It's not exactly like a.
So he's doing some putting. He's on the putting green.
But now.
Here we go. Do we have crawdad again? We sure do. Put a lot of crawdad.
A lot of crawdad.
That's fine. I mean, that's a great head-to-head course.
But, all right, so we saw Lance on crawdad. He took to it quite nicely.
He enjoyed crawdad.
We've seen, and the last time we saw SwiperSniper, he was just, draining hole 18.
Look at Swiper. Knows he's on camera. A little jig. Getting loose, take advantage of the moment, and Banaments taking off quickly.
Which is going to be a really interesting thing to watch. So that pin that's a pretty accessible pin, actually.
This is
great looking wind.
Ridiculously juicy.
Yeah, this is good. Over under 0.5 makes.
This is I don't know. He just needs to hit this 50%. 50%, and this could go. Should I call a make? Is it too early to call a make? I called a make earlier.
It's never too early to call a make. You called it. I think you're.
I missed, though, but I tried to call Jordan a make.
I could call a make.
I think one of them does make that. I think the over-under 0.5 is good. I think one makes this.
And what a critical shot. Boom. Over. Hope you took the over.
I took. If you got
look at him! He had a little bob. I don't know if I'd call it a full-on dance.
That has to feel great just to get that out of the way right now.
And
Rick's going to see that.
Yeah, I was going to see when is he going to look up?
He's going to shake his head. But Rick could make this now.
Well, and I think he wants to, best not look up right now. Although, I don't know, maybe he got the peripherals of Banaments doing a little dance.
So Lance will need to take a little off this. He's going to, you almost want to be, oh, look, that's a little right. Oh, and he's got a long putt. That's flat. He's fine.
Yeah. That baby was coming in hot.
Dead center.
Dead center. Oof. Okay. So, if the first 3 shots are any indication, same as it ever was.
Yeah. Oh, no, see, I mean, this is okay, but this is not juicy like we saw earlier.
Because the pin is too far up. That's why.
It's too far up and it's low left. So I can't see them trying to sniper something in here. This is going to be more of a high lofted, let it come in and drop.
Well, and you mentioned too, because that friend, if you are short here, you are.
Yeah.
So you can
It's
aim a little right.
Yeah.
And
let gravity do its thing.
Yep.
So SwiperSniper still looking at hole 2. Lance already eagled that one. Lance is one better already after 2. And we've been seeing this, Adam, for the last month in contests.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop. I mean, he's nonstop making everything.
Well, and, again, beat a dead horse. He had to play his way in, and he has certainly done that.
Has waited a very long time to get to this point, and he is taking advantage of it.
Oh my God.
It's another level.
It's interesting too, right? So his response on that, it wasn't, it was, yeah. Like it was a head nod.
Yeah. Like he's on his game.
Bring it. Bring it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was interesting. Because I'm falling out of my chair like, the one that got away. He's like, no, I'm feeling it. That is not a Lance you see on the arcade side normally. Peacocking a little bit.
Yeah, and that's about as...
He's getting his Greg Kinsler on.
I don't know that anybody does that.
No, man. Nobody peacocks quite like Greg. It's a sight to be seen.
Let's see if the SwiperSniper can answer. Had a nice eagle on 2. Still trails by 1.
Lance hit a beautiful shot there. Let's see if he answered that.
And look, Rick is infatuated with the sniper. I mean, it's in his name.
Yeah, it makes sense on that regard.
But Greg even said that no one, my goodness. No one hits as many snipers as Rick Copperthorne.
No.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Yeah. And that's a good hole for it, too.
Kind of following along right now on YouTube. I see a lot of you watching here, the King of the Hill, Golden T-Mobile 2022 World Championship. We are live. We're live.
We're live.
We're live from the
Feel
Westgate.
alive, very alive. And again, this room has filled up.
I wonder if that guy ever got the supervisor.
Well, I hope so.
I do too.
Because the other person on the other side of that probably was like, buddy, you can have him.
Yeah.
It is Friday night, and I am not here for this.
Oh, goodness. Lance has a real similar shot at what Jordan had on the match we just saw, except the pin was a little more center of that green, but it's the same kind of shape he's going to have to hit.
So about what, 94, 90?
Well, he hit it 99 because he put so much curve on it, took that distance off. That's a really good shot. A nice shot from another whoa. He leaked. He leaked.
He did.
And he got away with it. That was the head shake, and he realizes he just got away with one, but he almost gave that one-stroke lead, that hole out on 1, back on a relatively easy putt.
That was.
Does that crack your confidence a little bit?
That
Does that put any doubt?
Probably, yeah. Me, it would. Him, I don't know. Probably an outlier more than anything else. If he drains this, he doesn't have to putt. That's a juicy look here too. Oh.
Sure is.
I would say I'm ready to go over under 0.5 makes again on this hole.
If he makes this one, man, he's got to do a little math right now. He's lined up. Now it's time to do a little math. So he knows what.
What math are you doing here? What?
So you know 50% of 245 is what, 123-ish? You need to hit it 160. So you need to add 40 yards to it. So you need to, I mean, it's just all, it's, what is that? I could do it. It just take me a minute to do it.
Yeah.
So 50, 60, is he around 60?
Well, he's giving you a chance.
He is. I'll do the math. You fill, I'll do the math.
Fill. So, all right. Well, but this is very interesting, too, because.
He's counting. I mean, that's what he's doing right now.
He's doing the same, I was just going to say, he's doing the same exact thing.
Well, except he's figured it out much quicker than I have. And I guarantee you I've had more alcohol. So that's going to be our.
Yeah, you show him.
71.
All right.
I don't really know.
No, that was just you throwing out a number? Just to. Well, either way, I'll tell you, Mr. SwiperSniper is taking some time here to size up this shot, and I understand it.
67 is what he hit.
Oh,
71's wet, by the way.
71 is wet. 67, good go at it. Absolutely.
I've got a lot of those numbers memorized. I rarely hit a 2-iron unless you have it's almost a 50% shot like he had on hole 1. I mean, that was the club to use because it's 123. There was very little math needed there. You just, hey, what's half of 245?
Now, that was an interesting, not a bad shot, but certainly, in a straight chip here.
I mean, this is.
Probably more on this, obviously, though, than he would have wanted.
I mean, you miss this, you're down 2 strokes after just 5 holes. This is almost a must make.
Yeah, you're right. With the hole out, you don't want these. You don't get ahead with these. You just stay with it.
Yes. If he makes this is a big victory for Rick. Rick will be very happy if he makes this. That's huge.
That's a big shot.
God, big shot by
That's a very big
SwiperSniper.
shot. Wow. Okay.
That's it. He has to feel like he just got a stroke back, even though he didn't.
Oh yeah.
But he saved a stroke with that chip. I mean, that has to feel
like
a win.
Bud Light is tasting extra sweet.
It's the labor of love. Watching Rick play is.
Yep.
What's the word? It's just like we've said.
No, but it's very direct and it's very. He's going to do him, man, and I like that.
But I like watching him play. He might be the best in this field at long shots.
Oh yes.
Shots above 250 yards. I mean, shoot, man.
It was tough with the hole out too because. Because
Lance is loose.
Lance is on the attack,
Yeah,
and
Lance
so SwiperSniper's just trying to. You just keep going though, because you never know. This stuff really does change that quickly.
Only 1 stroke lead. All it is 1 water ball, 1 bad swipe, and this game can be just flipped on its head. We saw
with Jordan. Yep, saw it in two bad ones, but it's tough because it changes the whole energy level. It changes the scoreboard.
And this isn't fair to Sam what I'm getting ready to say, but
say it.
If Jordan doesn't water that shot, makes it eagle, I think Jordan wins that match.
No, I agree because he wore it in his, and understandably, been there. Very easy to say that from here, but
now,
it.
Sam did hole out. He had a hole out down the road, that sniper 3-iron that he made. But I just think it's a different match. Jordan is so confident when he plays. When he's playing well, Jordan's very confident. Had a great tournament. To finish, 7th, 8th? I think that was what he was, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
messed the numbers up the entire day. That's great shot points.
That's a great shot.
Shout out to Brian Muxlow, Cheesus. You called some of his matches.
Oh, yes.
Or at least you watched him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he almost made the championship. He's watching.
We appreciate everybody out there.
Ryan Wilson is actually from the Bayou. He's watching us right now. Ryan's doing real well. He had open heart surgery.
Oh wow.
A few months ago, and he's doing really well.
Excellent.
That's
love
great
to hear.
Yeah, a very good player. Plays in the league. It's Lance. hole out here for a 2 better.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's going to happen here, but it feels like it's a matter of time. This is certainly not like a high percentage hole out shot, in my opinion.
It's not high percentage, but he could make it.
You're going to rip past it and give it a good chance to go in.
Yep. This will land. He's just I think right now he's thinking, what is the risk reward here? Do I need to do that?
Yeah, it's a good point. And with the up 7, by the way, that thing is going to, if he chooses this, would rip.
Oh, it'll rip.
It'll rip.
This is coming back to the hole. It's just a matter of he's doing it.
So he clubbed up.
It's a bad line.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, though.
Fine.
Good front 9.
I wonder what is Lance listening to, because I feel like more so than the gameplay, I think whatever he's got, I want.
Yeah, that head bob. I mean, he's bobbing a hole.
That is very un-Lancian. That is not.
He's in a good place right now. He is in a good place.
See, that is not Lance-like.
Rick still absolutely in this match.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's the long shot. That was a great shot.
It was.
Long shot, and he points it. I mean, it's just
very, very good shot.
We talked about Sam Hines doing Sam Hines things.
Yep.
Rick Copperthorne doing Rick Copperthorne things, pointing 200-yard shots. Casey Mattingly on the stream. Jordan represented Kentucky very well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now let's get Ryan Sparks to represent in the arcade side, is what you said. So
absolutely.
Shout out for Ryan Sparks.
Oh, yeah. Saw him at the tables earlier. That's where you get prepared, of course.
Yes, that's where you do your studying.
Mm-hmm. Get right mentally.
God, Lance just playing so well.
Yeah, and I think you hit on it. Pace-wise, he's picking it up.
He is playing faster than he's played the entire day, right?
Yep. So this is obviously a very interesting shot. You've hit on it a few times.
So he wants to be on the right side of this fairway here, doesn't he? No, look at that. It's the same shot.
It is, and he nailed this last time he played. It was perfect positioning. But these are the nuances of this level of play that are just so it's incredible to watch just how much care goes into a shot like this. And I would imagine, depending on what he does, you'll kind of know how he feels about it. This one. Before he even chips it, really.
He was contemplating trying to drive this green.
I was going to ask you about that, and that's why you'd go with the torpedo?
Well, the torpedo is going to get up, and he's not going to be in danger of clipping trees. Oh, great shot from Rick. So this is not the chip he wanted when he was looking at this shot. This is not what he anticipated. I think this is almost as bad of a drive as he could have hit.
Yeah.
In his mind, I know he is pissed.
Yes, he left it out there, and it just kind of hung out there.
But the thing is, when you first hit that tee shot, he put his tee. Look at Rick going down this fairway. He's going to have a chance to hole out. But he put his tee top left. But the initial part of that drive is you cannot clip those trees. And so your brain is telling you, I have to leave this out left.
Yes, go left. Yes.
I can't go
and then
left.
Worry about the rest afterwards, yeah.
So this is almost, without hitting the trees, the worst case scenario that he could be right here.
And it's still
he still may make this.
Yeah, and it's still not awful. The hell do I know?
Oh, just past it.
Man. I thought it was in, too. Yeah.
That was a great chip, and he knows that he probably gave one away. I will be surprised if Rick doesn't get an eagle on that hole.
Yeah. So, could be a hole out erased.
Could be. We'll see. Rick will be there eventually.
This look in general has not been
ooh, this is weird.
All too favorable.
This is a far, far right box. This is a challenging shot.
Big time points over there.
He's pointing everything. Good shot from Rick. That's a great front 9, 13 under. And he will move to the back. He's down one stroke. And Lance will think about this shot for a while because this is the hardest look that we have seen today for hole 12. It's the hardest look.
All right, so what are you hitting here?
Shoot, I don't know. Looks like Lance is going to hit this 6 and cut down on it. He would have to cut down on it some.
Sniper just to sit and...
So he is thinking this gets under that initial big branch. When he just looked at that bird's eye view, you got to see that that branch. He's going to get under that initially and then up and over. But he cannot hit it. I don't. You can't hit this 100%, can you? I don't think.
Unless you're going to really
like 96, 95.
It's a decent amount of cut. It looks like on
boy.
the.
Oh, he's cutting it. Great. Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, that's a really good shot.
Yeah. I thought
that was an arcadey level shot right there.
That was slurvy.
You know, yeah.
It was very slurvy. Really good shot.
Good putt.
Well, when he pulled back, I should have caught on to that. When he pulled back to 100% almost, I should have tipped me off that, oh, he's cutting this around.
Yeah. No, but that was good.
A very good shot. Rick is thinking about hole number 10. 3-wood. He's going to have to cut some of this wind out. He's going to pull to the right a bit. He is.
I'm thinking about this next beer.
Did you get one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, let's hear it crack.
You want a little?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good.
Ooh, it's got ice on the top.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Just a little.
Oh, that's
a
America.
pro crack. That's a commercial crack right there. That's America.
You are representing America in this World Championship.
That is delightful.
Yes. I think Rick has settled in on a shot he wants to hit.
Well, he's sized this one up for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. I mean, this is a very important shot. Ooh, good.
Man.
Look at that. The long shots.
Well, that's.
Is there anybody in the world right now better than that?
That is. And he has accumulated the great shot points along the way.
And he's happy. He's bumping around a little bit.
Well,
eventually one of those might go at him.
Well, and you get kind of punched early, but this is the hole, right? This is the hole. So not only, can you equalize here, I guess.
So he just looked to see if he could go to the right box and drive it through the trees. It's not an optimal look. So he's going to probably – I'd like to see what a torpedo does here.
Which Lance looked at but decided against it.
I mean, we know that the Maniacs gets where it needs to go, but – okay, he's not thinking long.
Fascinating.
Look how fast he played that. Now that is a good look.
That is a good look. I mean, that's optimal, right?
I don't think you can do any better than that.
That is optimal.
I mean, it's the frickin' chipper. That's the chipper club. You just pile this thing right. You just pound it. And it's only a left 3 break. There's no way he misses this. No way.
Oh. Wow.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're tied.
That's huge. We're tied.
Yeah. He just realized, he goes, I'm back.
It's a bold call by you, too. I mean, you know it so well, but that is.
I mean, he's just too good not to make that chip in this. And he's proven that the nerves don't really affect him.
Yeah, agreed. No, it's
good. It's just a good chip.
Right,
I thought one of the, I mean, Lance knows, and we said it, that was really, he was in the worst position he could be in, and he still almost made that 7-iron chip.
Yes. So Lance, that's the first time that Lance is shaking his head. Yeah. I thought he was dancing at first, but then this is not an easy chip, I would say.
No, this
tell
is
me
not.
I'm wrong, but
no, this is not an easy chip. I think he'll make it. This is not an easy chip. This is a hard chip, but he can make this chip. That right 6 is very pronounced, especially that it's down 4. Rick sizing up hole 13. Lance looking at that chip again. A lot of good action right now.
Oh, man.
Crowd everywhere.
Yeah. Man, filled up this whole room.
This place is packed.
This is packed. Close to the pin. Starts shortly.
Lance Harris is taking his time on one of the most important chips he is going to face today.
Yeah.
Rick Copperthorne taking his time on one of the biggest drivable par 4 shots he's going to play all day. I mean, every shot just compounds on the,
and I think
the intensity.
Yeah, and these guys know, too, that they are, the level of skill is so high that one might do it, right? I mean.
Yes. Here's Lance. Oh, wow. Lance. Wow. Enormous eagle. That is an enormous eagle.
And you could tell he knew it. That's a big one. That's a big one. I want to see that look off the tee again, too, because I don't know if that was – I mean, he obviously wanted to hit it better, but that might have been a better shot than maybe at first glance. We'll get a second look at it. I want to get another look. We'll see how he does. But, wow, doesn't matter now.
And this is not the easiest look on this par 3.
No, it's not.
Rick made a nice shot. Look at that shot. Rick piled that. He hit a nice shot, 35-footer. He'll make this.
Yep.
Nice putt. Now he will face the shot. Lance just.
I'm excited to.
He's got the par 3
Yes, that's
first.
right.
Yep. So, a lot of wind. Perfect.
That's fine.
Perfect.
It's probably not where you take your stand there.
Just perfect. Adam, he is playing a game that I am unfamiliar with.
You know it enough to be dangerous.
I mean, it is. And this is a really good look.
Yeah, this is.
That's a lot of wind, but if you're playing crawdad in the back, this is a hole that you dread playing. As you're progressing through your round, in the back of your mind, you're saying crawdad 17 is gnarly.
Yeah.
I hope it's not horrible. Now, we saw in a match earlier, worst possible scenario. This is probably best case scenario.
Yeah. That outwind, so you gotta.
He's gonna have to choke up big time on this.
That's the rub, right? So you don't have to worry about really doing much shade shopping anyways. Even the wind kind of tilting out.
It'll take him where it needs. He'll have it lined up right. It's all about distance. Maybe 90%. 89.
Oh my goodness!
It's great. He's feeling it now. He can feel it now. He's got to get clean through 18. Then he can watch the rest of the match. This is the biggest shot Rick will have today. Right here. This is it.
And we may have to wait a few extra seconds for it because, of course.
Well, look at this. Look at that 18th hole.
Yeah.
No, that's freak nasty.
So
because even if you get on this green, oh my God, he's going. Look, he's thinking, God dang it, this is not what I wanted to see on 18.
I would assume that Sniper would probably be the most popular.
It would, but does a Sniper get there? Because that's a 16-mile-an-hour wind blowing at you and pushing towards the water.
That's true because of the distance. You're right.
This javelin is gross. Because this green.
Yes.
It wants to water your ball.
Wow, so to speak.
So this is huge.
He's
bringing this left to right into this green, hoping it jumps to the right, and then it'll come back down.
Come back, yeah.
This is an arcade shot.
This is absolutely an arcade shot.
Look at this cut. I mean, this is a hard shot.
This is really hard.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
It's just so good. I cannot even tell you how good of a shot that was.
That was ridiculous.
My phone's going crazy now on that shot.
On that shot, yeah, it should. All right, so Lance is done.
Wow.
With a 28.
It's a hell of a round.
And
Crawdad
Rick
Swamp 28.
just kind of whistled and said.
Yeah, he knows his.
Now, okay, so 18 was tough, but that's not the hardest look. Certainly, I think, compared to some of the other looks. And that 18th hole was ridiculous, I guess.
And just under the circumstances, and this is the last thing Rick wants right now to have to deal with this. But Rick, as slow as Rick plays, I'm sure he's not.
And it allowed him to kind of size up the score. And there we go. Oh, I can see.
Man, is this beautiful.
Yeah.
This is like when you went from standard definition.
Yes.
Here we go.
All right, so.
Rick needs to play clean.
That's actually, it's kind
you don't need a hole out.
You don't need a hole out. It's sort of an interesting thing. He could get on the offensive here. Why not him? Right? But some of the shots that Lance hit, I guess maybe that's where you have to kind of separate that. But now this isn't a wonderful spot to be aggressive, I would imagine. Or
the only thing helping him right now is that wind's going to blow him back to the pin. If that wind was going right to left, that would be a very difficult shot with that tree right there. As it is, that wind is helping. He will go to a Sniper most likely, and he's on a Sniper.
Now, is this a
shot
think
about this
with the Sniper that he's expecting to make?
No. He does not want to. He wants to get in.
He's saying, you know what? Touche. I'll be clean here, and that's that.
Yeah, he's not looking to make this shot.
Because he had a shot, not similar shot, because obviously the wind but similar where he had to float one in, that he was kind of disappointed that the sniper didn't, and yet this probably gives you a better chance to make it because what are you hitting here?
I would probably do flyby a few times just to get my thoughts and just to kind of get my head clear on it. But this is like right now he's thinking, does that 9-iron even make it? And now he's looking at the 8.
Looking at an 8.
And now you've got to play the guessing game of how much do I take off this club, because you know an 8's going to get there. But how long of a putt am I going to have? I expect Rick to make a good shot here.
Yep.
And he's already figured out the math. He's cutting in. It's going to help that wind a little. So what is he doing here? He's playing some music. Just changed the song.
Got the right song clearly.
So what's he hit this? About 80%, Adam? 80,
yeah,
80?
I think so. I mean,
oh, he's going, oh my gosh, what am I talking about? He's up to 9.
Wow.
Just 88%.
Wow. I'll say, I like that because it's just, I will fight somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. Now here's.
Was
this the match? You got to make sure you eagle this.
This feels like. Now I'm curious how he sizes this thing up.
Well, one thing he knows is that layup is out of the question.
Yes.
Because he knows that he's seen the scorecard. He knows that Lance made this.
So now that you see this, and we saw where Lance's look was, what are your thoughts on Lance's shot?
There's a few people in this game that are really good at this hole, but there's very few. This is one of the hardest shots in all the courses. Hitting this green always feels like you stole one from somebody.
Yeah.
And missing the green and making a chip feels like you stole even more. Ober low tee is a play sometimes. A 1-iron low tee with a torpedo is sometimes a play because it hits that sand trap and will climb out of there and pop up on the green. But look how far the pin is away. So say you do hit that torpedo, it does climb out of the sand. You're leaving yourself a really long, huge breaking putt.
Well,
would you rather have the chip? That would be easier to make, and that's what Lance did.
And I think that's what Lance did too. He said, I'm going to have a crack at this no matter what. And this is a hole that if you get too aggressive or that you could, that's it. I mean, it could be the match.
Did he place his tee? No, he has not placed his tee yet. So he's still working it out. What is the best look? He has placed his tee. He's now he is high teeing a 1-iron. He's going to have to cut the crap out of this. He's going to have to bring this right to left.
See, this is a shot that does not compute with me. But I guess that's not really saying much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard shot for me,
it
too.
Is. No, it is.
It's a hard shot.
I just love the creativity.
You can see the gap.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you also see that foliage. You see a lot of tree.
Well,
so if Rick
it's also a shot. This is an interesting one that does its heavy lifting with the cut, like in the middle, not early, and
So he is using a. Is that a torpedo? Is it a Ranger?
Oh,
it's a Ranger.
Man. All right.
Hit a Ranger. Now that's a doable chip.
Yeah.
That's a very good shot.
I guess at second glance, that is a friggin' hard shot.
It's a hard shot. And you know what's hard about this chip right now? He knows he has to make this.
Yes.
He already knows.
You're right, because you got 3 holes after this,
including
a brutal hole 18.
God, what a match these two have played. Look at that chip.
Wow.
SwiperSniper.
Wow.
Monster chip. He has made monster chip after monster chip. The run's not over. He is sizing him up, looking Lance dead in the eye.
The run is not over by any means.
Wow.
Don't you dare send results. Send it. Send the results.
And, when I say the run's not over, even if he loses, he's still alive.
Yeah, that's very true.
But, being king of the hill, to have that luxury of knowing you've got an airbag in case you screw up.
Oh, yeah.
You can lose one and still win a world championship.
Now here, actually, it's, maybe not the worst time to take a breath, by the way.
I'm sure he's got a lot of adrenaline.
He actually seems like he's okay with it.
He's used to it.
Yeah. Damn it. God.
Is this a good time to talk about PGA Tour golf.
Yeah, Yeah, well, we're connectivity issues.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. We've got a lot of stuff going on.
So, as we wait, I'm looking around the room. Closest to the pin is. I'm wondering how many we have. By the way, that's the other thing.
How many available spots?
Well, and how many people have signed up? I'll find out.
I think we have time.
Let's see. Hold on, I'll kill some air with this.
All right.
How many?
So Lance shot a 28 under, and Rick is live now.
50 qualifiers. So if we're selling, I don't remember, for some reason I don't remember the shirt situation a few years ago.
Kevin Lindsay helping us out. Talking about closest to the pin.
We got it's beefy. About 80 people.
Oh, my.
And that's non-qualifiers. And then we've got about 50 of the other guys playing. All right, so we are back.
And Rick's still going to have to make an incredible shot on 18.
Well, that thing looms large.
This is great, man.
Oh, it is.
Like the Tilt Nasty Lance match, this match, you don't see better play than this.
No, it is phenomenal. Now, again, this is another one that you really don't want to. This is not the hole to make a surge on. You just want to live. And this is like really hard to size up a distance-wise. What is an optimal distance if he chooses the 8, I guess? I'm assuming.
Yeah, what's he hit this? Maybe 90%? Yeah, 85, 90, 85.
See, I don't like.
I would have to take my time with this and work this out. But
because it's downhill, down green,
downhill,
down slope, downwind.
And I think Lance clubbed down, right? Lance had a 9-iron.
Yes.
Rick is using a club that we did not see earlier. I think this is like 86-ish.
You might be right on the nose.
5. Awesome.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's awesome. You just got to get through this one, and then the match is coming up. And Rick's gonna see this 18th hole and say, "Holy crap!"
I over under Bud Light swigs pre-shot on hole 18.5.
Yeah, like 17. This is not going to be the problem for him. He'll get through this one with no issues.
No,
it's the next hole. When he sees 18, he's going to realize I have to hit one of the best shots I've ever hit.
Yeah,
and he's good at long shots. We keep talking about that, right? Or at least
Lance almost didn't almost jar it. Was pretty darn close.
It's beautiful. The creativity Lance has, that bring that thing in from left to right, so it takes him the speed off that slope of the green. I don't have that shot, man.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable.
Like, I would not have hit that shot.
No, it's pretty.
I think it's safe to say that we have the best players in the world on this stage right now. Tony Johnson, if he was here, would be part of that discussion,
for
obviously.
Sure.
Ben Costain, if he was on this stage. Ben is a great tournament player head-to-head.
Yeah, but these guys are delivering.
Oh, they're delivering the goods and then some. This is more than we deserve.
Absolutely. No, it's been fun.
And I'm serious about that. They are playing better than I expected. This is more of a show than I thought they would do.
Well, it's neat, too, the different playing styles, the timing, everything. I just love watching it.
Adam, this back 9 has been terribly hard.
Yeah, it has. And it culminates with the with a brutally difficult hole 18.
Yes.
Now, this is not too bad, but still, I say that, it's still really hard.
It is. I mean, a few percentage points too far and this sails and your match is over. But there's no way he doesn't eagle this. There's no way. You've come too far. You've played too well.
Yes.
No chance. It's being asked. Closest to the pin, is that going to be streamed tonight?
Yeah, when we're done with this.
Okay.
We will stream in, I think, close to the pin. Yeah, I should probably ask people before
Make
I
it
just
so,
start
President.
making a promise. Yeah, no kidding. Of course.
84%. That is traveling perfectly.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, Rick. All comes down to 18.
All right.
So closest to the pin will be after the mobile championship is over.
Yes. And I don't believe we've started here because we haven't started calling matches. You will hear the smooth sounds of one Steve Sobel here when that happens. I would imagine we're getting, with the sign-ups that we have, going to let people sign up a little longer. You actually, close to pin, you just fly. But now, all right.
Okay, so
did he swig, by the way? Did he take a big swig of Bud Light? I was too busy yapping.
Yeah, I was busy watching
I'm sorry.
some chats and.
Oh, he did. We were
he
being told that he took a big swig of Bud Light. This is a big swig hole right here,
So,
to speak.
this is definitely doable with a 320 driver sniper. I didn't realize, looking at it now,
Now that you got
I
a
think
larger,
he could tee this up if he wanted to, and he could bring this in from right to left and be okay. He does not have to necessarily do the 3-wood javelin, pull left, throw it out.
what would you do here now that you've seen it twice?
I would hit 320. I would definitely hit the 320 sniper.
So let's set the scenario here.
I would probably, let me see, at 15, I would probably tee that up.
What percentage do you think that he eagles this, knowing his game? That's a hard thing to answer, but more times than not, do you think he's walking away with an eagle now that you're seeing it a little bit differently and again? A different shot, obviously.
God, that is a shitload of club. And it's a lot of wind. This is hard, man.
It is hard. And
I'd say
that
from
pin
what we've
is-
seen from him, he's going to eagle this.
That pin is way far back.
Biggest shot he has hit in 2022. There's no way he can hit this 100%, can he? It doesn't 100% go past the hole. Oh! The best long distance shooter in the world.
Wow.
Holy shit.
The
Rick
second,
Copperthorne.
the second walk-off
That he's
18-hole Drano in a row, correct?
Rick Copperthorne, you are ridiculous. My God.
Holy bleep.
Let me tell you something. Lance Harris just played a phenomenal round of Crawdad, and Rick beat him.
Wow.
Rick just played an unbelievable round.
Wow.
And if you don't respect SwiperSniper's game at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Third in the world last year, is now the king of the hill in the 2022 World Championship.
So that whole match, it felt like he was chasing. He kind of was early on. Lance methodically doing it. He's going a little bit slower, kind of behind, playing catch up.
God, man.
Drano, the level of that shot on 18. Well, you were wrestling with what the hell you would do, right, the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm okay at this game. I am.
You're better than
you
okay.
realize.
Yeah.
You realize what true incredible talent looks like when you see on a stage like this too. This isn't playing at your house, Adam.
No.
Right?
No.
This is hell. There's
Packed
over
house.
150 people in this place right now.
Yes.
You've got a huge crowd watching, and you just pull off one of the biggest shots you've ever hit. A chance to win a world championship. It's King of the Hill.
Yeah, financially. So all right. So let's set the stage. So King of the Hill now is guaranteed first or second place.
Minimum, he's walking out of here.
He's
with
got to
$5
be.
grand.
He's got to be beaten
Twice.
Yeah. Which is a huge, huge advantage.
Yes.
That shot changes everything. Obviously.
It does. It throws everything out the window. Like everyone, us, there are people watching the stream. You know how great is Lance,
God.
and to know that he has to finish. Lance finished 4 or 5 holes in front of Rick,
Yes.
and for Rick to look up at that TV monitor and realize, shit, I've got to play clean the rest of the way on one of the hardest courses there is.
Yeah.
and to
all
do
eyes.
it,
All
and
eyes
not
on
only
you.
do it, finish one better on those last 5. That's incredible playing. Hats off. That's incredible playing.
And I don't know how much we got on the angle of it, but he was feeling it at that point.
He did. That was a full-on. That looked like Greg Kinsler when he double eagled on Glacier. No,
Yes.
what course was that? Glacier when he had that in the Worlds in 07 or?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, that was a full-on fist pump, high five, run around. It's just an unbelievable
Holy
effort.
crap! there's a buzz in here. You mentioned it earlier. Now it's, things are getting a little less sober. There's a literal buzz, an actual buzz,
Yes.
and a buzz.
There's
But that
guys
is
trying to
awesome.
hand us drinks, getting the camera shot. They don't care.
The guy yelled it for the supervisor. I want to know where that guy is.
The guy might have
Post-match
just had a heart
interview.
attack.
All right, so we're whittling down the field. Now, Lance ain't done. He'll get another crack at this thing, obviously. So what are you expecting to see here?
Well, so we've got Tilt Nasty still involved, right?
Yes.
Calzone's still involved, and I
Yes.
think they would play first.
Yes,
Lance would be waiting on them.
I'll try and get some bracket action here. So yes, Tilt Nasty, who will be, I believe, Blav. Yeah, we're sorting through the bracket now. We got meaningful matches to play before we wrap this thing up. So, oh my God. Since I've sat down, I've got nothing but greatness. All right, so at the same time, closest to the pin, I believe, is getting underway at some point.
They're going to start that soon.
We're fashionably late, but I think we're fashionably late for a reason.
I mean, the
to
play
let this
has been
puppy
stellar.
breathe.
Yeah.
So, and we're getting the matches set up, and I don't know. So I was told close to the pin, we had, I think now more than 80 people who had not qualified trying to get to the event, and we had also qualifiers for the event that are going to play too.
God, this is a great night of Golden Tee.
It's a great night.
And you guys have waited a long time for an event like this.
Oh man,
It's
yes.
just, so for mobile to kick things off the way they're doing and putting on a freaking show, leading right into the arcade weekend. God dang, man!
It's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a long weekend.
Yes, it will.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited. You mentioned waiting long for this. We can we'll turn this match around, and there's the bracket right there, by the way.
So Chubby Cox defeated Duck Rubber. Wow, so Duck Rubber got beat.
Duck Rubber got beat.
That happened while we were watching the Lance Harris, Rick Copperthorne match. So Chubby Cox still alive. Tilt Nasty Calzone will be next. And I think we might be throwing this thing to break for a few minutes. Let it rest. Let it marinate for a minute and come back.
All right, we will come back. Golden Tee Mobile World Championship.